It's been hot. We have thunderstorms meandering across the valley and our temperatures all over the place across the area. Lower right hand corner of your screen showing we've cooled from the low 90s in Fargo to 83 degrees. We did hit the 90s for the 13th day so far this year. That's quite a number considering our annual average is 11.2. And meteorological summer just got started at the beginning of the month last year, 8 days. Here's a look at what's going on right now as we continue to track storms. Home of Economy location in Grand Forks showing some dark skies north of town. Now, really only limited thunderstorm activity, but notice focused on the central portion of the Red River Valley into Lakes Country, a smattering of thunderstorms. We also have more in the Devil's Lake Basin. And in Fargo-Moorhead, we have three individual cells making their way to the southeast. They're only moving at about 15 miles per hour, so it's moving into the northern reaches, say Riley's Acres now, but 641, it should be right over the airport and heading its way into southern parts of Fargo and Moorhead by the time we get a little bit closer to that 6:45 to 7 o'clock time frame. Go east towards Dilworth and also out towards Glendon we have some storms, and this guy here, pretty stout, and it's stayed fairly strong since it's moved out of Mahnomen County, and it's continuing to slowly track its way down 59. Should be making its way towards you in Detroit Lakes by about the same time, around 7 o'clock. These storms have produced some gusty winds, as we showed you photos of earlier, toppling a tree and causing some what look like microbursts. But the strongest winds I've seen on radar reflectivity data as far as the velocities go, looking at about 45 to 50 plus miles per hour. Just under severe criteria. Hail, not too much of a problem. All the activity we've seen darkening the skies north of Grand Forks seems to be tapering down in intensity. There were a lot more reds, now just greens. And we do have a couple of stout thunder showers in and around the Can-Do area. Devil's Lake 84, 86 in Thief River Falls, 91 still in Grand Forks. Hopefully the rain will give you a little relief like Fargo is seeing right now. Detroit Lakes, you have a thunderstorm that should be bringing a cool pool towards you, but it's sizzling hot in Fergus Falls. Here's a look at your outdoor conditions. At Hector, it's 83 degrees, east-northeast wind at 12 miles per hour, and showers and thunderstorms will become less numerous as we head toward the late evening hours, and the best chance will be on the Minnesota side of the river. Overnight, that for the most part quiets down. I can't rule out, though, as this cool air sloshes back in our direction from the east, a couple of morning rumbles of thunder or showers, much like today. Temperatures 65 to 70 out the door, and as you head into the office, it looks like the heat will be on, but not as warm. Notice this. I don't see 90s here in the valley. We'll have 70s off to the east as the cool pool slides all the way into eastern North Dakota. The heat will be on in the central part of the state. That's where the 90s will have the best chance at showing up. And tomorrow's thunderstorms that you see firing right here could be strong. A couple could even be severe. So have your Valley News Live weather app handy. We'll let you know if anything gets nasty. Hail will be the main risk from our storms. 67 for your forecast in the morning in Fargo, ramping it up into the mid to upper 80s briefly. Again, a chance for some late storms in Fargo. They'll start out west and make their way back this way as that warm pool burps its way back in. And, well, some moving weather conditions in Wenasca. And look at the hairdo. Oh, Grace, looking great. Looking wonderful and enjoying some summer-like weather. All right, your planning forecast shows near 90-degree weather all the way through the remainder of the work week. Our thunderstorm chances tend to dry up, though, as we'll have a cooler stretch of weather that ensues on the weekend and beyond until about, well, this time next week. So not necessarily cool, but we'll take those low 80s and enjoy them on the weekend, maybe out at the lake or maybe in the backyard doing a little barbecue.
I think it'll be a popular stretch of weather right there.
Indeed, yeah.
Thanks, Hutch.
Still ahead on Valley News Live at 6. A video of 2 Minnesota pups has gone viral. We'll show you why and bring you their sweet story next.